Okay, this is a belated response to Sam, who asked about ripping content from YouTube to use in films that students or that she could make. One of the problems she faced was that YouTube's blocked on lots of the school-based internet services. So if you can rip the content at home and have it as a file rather than relying on links to the internet, then you know you can use it. So first step, very quickly, just start up Safari or Firefox depending on what you're using, and go to YouTube. And I thought what we'd do, I'm teaching some work on place value, so to teach tenths and hundredths I thought I'd look for some seconds, tenths and hundredths. I thought the best place for that would be some sprinting. So let's see if we can get some film of Usain Bolt breaking the world record. And you can see we've got a film there that looks like that will do the job for us. Now what we need to do is find a way of getting the film off the internet and onto our computer so we can access it whenever we want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open a new tab by pressing Command T, and you can see I can toggle between the YouTube page and a second page. For the second page I'm going to go to a site called MediaConverter.org and enter that. Now I might want to come to use that quite frequently, so I want to add it to my bookmarks bar, and that's really simple. Just click the little plus icon, and you can either put things in folders according to where you want to group them. In this case I'm going to use this load, so I'm just going to click on the bookmarks bar, and you see in the future I can just click on that to open Media Converter. I don't need to type anything. So if we go back to the YouTube clip, let's click it, and it's what we want, so we can pause it, we don't need to keep playing it. Now the URL at the top is the distinct URL for this clip, so if we copy it, and you can right click and copy, or you could do Command C. Then if we click back on the tab that we've got Media Converter open in, you'll see that there's an option to enter a link. So if we click on that and we paste, we can either press Command V or right click and paste. We've now put into that link box the distinctive URL of the clip that we want to rip from YouTube. Okay, that's what we want, so we click OK, and then we can just click on the arrow for go to the next step. You can choose to export the movie in lots of different files. I'll always select MOV because it seems to work with most of the programs. You don't need to set any advanced options, so now it's just a question of pressing OK and then start. So you can queue up a whole load of films that you want to convert and leave them going in the background. You'll see at the bottom there there's a status bar, and depending on the size of the clip and the speed of your internet connection, that will move across and tell you that you've finished. There's one more stage after this where we actually have to download the clip that we've converted. So it's important to think once the blue bar's gone all the way across that you haven't necessarily finished and that there might be more to do. Right, okay, so now the blue bar is finished. The last thing we need to do is just to click download and click on that, and you'll see that will go to your download folder. It shouldn't take very long because all the converting's happened and it's a relatively small file. So that's nearly done. And just the last thing to do is think where you can then find that. So normally it will come up immediately it's downloaded, and you can check to see it's what you expected. There it is. But let's actually quit out of Safari and show you where you can find it as well. So just to the right of the little divider you've got two little stacks. One is documents with recent documents, the other one is downloads, and you can see you've got it there. So you can open it there and it will open up. Another option, if you go into your hard drive icon and into your work area, there'll be a folder of downloads there. You can see there's actually loads because I never bother organising them, but you'll be able to find, see there's your film there, and you can drag it and put it in movies there if you've got a particular clip, and I want to use it for Olympics Enterprise Day, so I can drop it in there so it's stored where I want it. Okay, the last thing is just to show you how to import it into iMovie. So just click on the iMovie icon, And the first thing to do is to import your film of Usain Bolt running very fast. So you go to Import and Movies. So you need to locate where it is, and if you remember, we said that you can either look for it in Downloads, or in this case I put it in my folder for my Olympics Enterprise Day film. So I've located the film I want to use. I want to create a new event, so I'm going to call it Usain Place Value. And then all I need to do is just click Import, and it shouldn't take very long because it's a very small file. Okay, so any minute now, just like the other events that you're familiar finding after importing from a camera, here they are. So you can look through them, you can select clips and add them to a new project just like you would anything else. Okay, hope that helps.